Hello and welcome back to my perspective tutorial series. Today I will cover 3-point perspective and casting of shadows and reflections. If you can't watch the previous two videos, you should watch them because each one builds on top of the other. I try to cover my most used methods that I use in my day-to-day work as a freelance illustrator. What is 3-point perspective? It is a perspective where all three axes are diminishing. Most of the time you will use this perspective only when you're looking down at something from the sky or when you're looking up at something tall like a skyscraper. Using it in any other scenario is a waste of time usually. So how to set it up? As always, it is a good idea to start with the station point. I cover how to do it in the first video. And then you place 2 points if your object is rotated or use 1 point if it's not. And then you add a third point up or down depending if you're looking up or down. It is a good idea to keep it in the center because this perspective tends to get distorted the most. The closer the third vanishing point is, the more you're looking up. At some point you can revert back to 1 or 2 point perspective because the difference won't be that noticeable and you will save a lot of time. To divide a space in 3-point perspective, the process is similar to the one I covered in the previous video. Draw a measuring line from one corner of the box that is parallel to the line from the box's vanishing point to the third vanishing point. Then you draw a line from the end of the measuring line to the other corner of the box. When that line hits the line from the two vanishing points, that is the vanishing point for your measurement. If you want to add more vanishing points, you just follow the same process that you did in the 2-point video. Let's cover some stuff about shadows and reflections. In order to have a cast shadow, you need two things: a vanishing point for the light source and a vanishing point for the shadows. Thankfully, you have all the needed skills to do this already. You just pick a vanishing point and then you draw a line up or down depending if the sun is behind or in front of us. That line will be your light source vanishing point, and the one on the horizon is the shadow vanishing point. So now it's just a matter of picking a line and projecting down and getting your first shadow point. After that you just follow the vanishing points of the objects to speed things up. With organic shapes you're better off just drawing a rectangle around them and imagining almost a paper cutout of them and then projecting them on the ground. As always, a lot of this is mostly estimated, but you need to know how to do that. Do note that the only time the shadow lines have no perspective is when they are perpendicular to the viewer, so think 1-point perspective. This can be used when you want to throw in cast shadows quickly. With local light sources like lamps, the process is very much the same, but with one notable exception: the shadow and light vanishing points are in the scene and not on the horizon line. As you can guess, this can be more chaotic because it will go all over the place with the shadow placement. To cast shadows on the walls, you transfer the light vanishing point to the vertical line from the vanishing point of that wall. That will become the vanishing point for the wall shadows. After that, the process is the same. Basically, think of it like the whole thing is flipped. Now a few thoughts about reflections. Basically, you just mirror the object and the empty space between the object and the reflective surface. Think of the surface as the center line. After that, you just do the same thing as the mirroring of complex shapes in the 2-point perspective video. All the lines in the reflection will follow the object vanishing points, unless it's an incline, then you have to use the opposite incline vanishing point. If the object is far away from the water, imagine as if the water goes beyond the shore and mirror the object where it meets this imaginary water surface. The reflections will overlap each other. And that's about it. With all the methods I've provided you, you're well on your way to making drawings with correct perspective. As always, you should practice all of this. That's the only way to improve. Thank you for watching this video series. I hope it helped. You can like and subscribe to this channel, and if you want to support me on Patreon, the link is in the description, along with every other social media place. If you have any other question, feel free to post them in the comments. I'll try to get back to you when I can.